Situated in Piedmont, on the river Sesia, and surrounded by rich, fertile plains, Vercelli is both the European rice capital and a medieval town of artistic wonders, home to the University of Eastern Piedmont. The heart of it all is beautiful Piazza Cavour, with its 15th century arcades, while the jewel of Vercelli's architecture, mentioned in art books worldwide, is St. Andrew's Basilica, located at one end of Via Ferraris. Gothic and Romanesque styles, St. Andrew's and its magnificent cloister were completed after only 9 years in 1228. The principal cathedral, Duomo, of Vercelli is St. Eusebius, which conserves a precious crucifix, a masterpiece of medieval silverwork dating back to the beginning of the 11th century and considered one of the most important artifacts of the Longobards age. Other treasures on display at the Cathedral Treasury Museum include the famous Vercelli book, one of the few books written in Old English to survive today, a 10th century anthology of prose and verse which was left by accident by a young priest passing through Vercelli to Rome on the religious pilgrimage route, known even today as the Via Francigena. The beauty of Vercelli also stems from the nearby rivers and canals that furnish abundant irrigation and prosperity to the land, water being the basic life source for the cultivation of rice. The most important artery of all is the 85-kilometer-long Cavour Canal, completed in 1866, a stretch of which feeds the 70,000 hectares around Vercelli, which annually yield 300,000 million kilos of cultivated rice. The area's extensive irrigation system continues to guarantee employment to thousands of people, even given the advancement of mechanization technology and the worrisome economic crisis. From the seed to the grain, there are 4 basic stages to rice cultivation: the tillage of the fields in winter, planting at the beginning of spring, the flooding of the rice paddies as spring advances, and in late summer, when the rice fields turn golden, the harvest. The harvested raw rice is allowed to dry in storage until it is ready to be passed through a whitening machine and transformed into edible rice. The varieties of rice from Vercelli arriving on the tables of the world include Arborio, Balilla, Carnaroli, and the black whole grain rice named Venere. It comes as no surprise that one of the world's most important rice exchanges is located in Vercelli as well. At the Vercelli Rice Exchange, buyers, mediators, and producers meet, test rice quality, and negotiate prices. Rice is the principal ingredient in Vercelli's most famous main dish, called panissa, a risotto with beans, sausage, and red wine. The area is also renowned for its traditional desserts, in particular the tartufata sponge cake with cream, chocolate, and nuts, as well as the cinnamon-flavored Bicciolani biscuits, named after Bicciolano, Vercelli's most beloved carnival character. Just north of Vercelli lies the wine region of Gattinara, where the wines that are the perfect accompaniment to the traditional dishes of northern Piedmont are produced. The Gattinara Enoteca, inaugurated in 1999, features such wines as the DOC Gattinara Engemme, Lessona, Boca, Bramaterra, Para, and Sizzano. The artistic wonders of Vercelli are safeguarded in its 3 principal museums: the Cathedral Treasury Museum, the Leone Museum, and the Borgogna Museum. A visit to the Leone Museum is a journey through the glorious 1,000-year history of Vercelli, located within two elegant historical buildings in the heart of the old town, the beautiful Baroque Palazzo Longosco and the nearby Casa Alciati. The Leone Museum was founded in 1939 by the notary Camillo Leone, who dedicated much of his life to the collection of ancient artifacts and wanted to celebrate his native city in a chronological way, from prehistory up to the Risorgimento, the unification of Italy. Today, the museum houses an impressive collection of archaeological finds, testifying to the historical importance of Vercelli as a flourishing province of the Roman Empire. From vases, ceramics, sarcophagi, amphorae, bronzes, and mosaics to ancient sculptures such as the famous bilingual stele with its inscription in Latin and Celtic, which was discovered in 1960 during excavations along the river Sesia. The Borgogna Museum opened to the public in 1908, 2 years after the death of Antonio Borgogna, a prominent lawyer in Vercelli who had decided to donate to the city his mansion and the vast collection of artwork. The magnificent 19th century building houses religious and secular paintings of the 15th to 19th centuries, fine Renaissance altarpieces and frescoes from surrounding churches, and an extensive collection of prints and drawings, in addition to ceramics, sculpture, decorative objects, and furniture. In particular, the museum features works by Renaissance artists from Piedmont and paintings from the Flemish and Dutch schools. The Borgogna Museum also contains 18th and 19th century paintings by Gaetano Chierici, Giacomo Favretto, Stefano Ussi, and Gerolamo Induno, as well as the world-famous work by the divisionist artist Angelo Morbelli. The Borgogna Museum is a small jewel that one comes across when exploring the medieval heart of Vercelli.